Hello everyone, this is Amit Dan of AmitDan.com. Today I'll have another episode of unboxing and brief review video, and I'll be opening the Amazon Echo Show 5, which you're looking at right here. So in the past I have reviewed Echo Dot second and third generation, which I have right here. So the Echo Show 5 is not actually the later version of Echo Dot second and third generation. So basically the Echo Show 5, the named 5 comes from it has 5.5 inch. So basically this device just takes Alexa beyond these devices which do not have any visual screen. So you'll be able to see some of the comments on the screen, and also you'll be able to watch movies and TV shows from Amazon Prime. And when you're listening to songs or radio stations or audiobooks, then you will have also visualization. And then you can all personalize by choosing a favorite clock face or photo album from Amazon Photos, and create routines and alarms, and everything is going to be appear on the screen. So this is basically is giving you more visual. And if you have a smart home devices, then you'll be able to see your front door or your camera via this device. So I'll just unbox this first, and then I'll go through the setup process. So let's start with the unboxing. I took out everything from the box, and the box is empty right here. So basically this is what comes inside the box. So we have the device right here, and then we have a power plug and power cable, so which is right here. So it looks like this is not any USB-C or micro USB cable. This is just a dedicated power cable which will hook into the device. And then we have an Echo Show brochure or instruction manual. It just tells you what to do or how to plug in the Echo Show. And then we have here, looks like there's another brochure, but this is in French. So we have both English and French version for Canadian. And then basically that's all we have here. So I'm going to just remove this plastic wrapper here. This is the device right here. So it has an advantage of being a very tiny 5.5 inch. So I have a 6-inch phone right here, and if you want to compare, then you can see that this is actually even bigger. I'm smaller than my phone, because my phone is bigger than this Echo device, so which you can see right here. Okay, and then let's look at the device here. So we have the power button right here, and plus and minus. This looks like this look like to control the volume. And then we have a physical button which to cover the camera. So if you want privacy, and if you don't want Alexa to see, then you can just slide it to the right, and it's going to cover the camera. And then we have two mic right here. And then on the other side here, basically we have not much, and this could be the speaker. And then here we have okay, so it looks like there's one button for power in, and another one for audio out. You can connect it to a separate speaker, which possibly I'll do. And there's a USB-C micro USB cable, but I do not know what is this for. So it could be for upgrade or something later on, but this is not to power the device. I powered on, and looks like it's working. So let's wait and just go through the process. It's going to appear or show right here. So that's another advantage you have when you're setting up these instead of the non-skin version. It's going to be much easier here, because you can see everything here. Okay, so it's just getting information. So you can see that there's the progress bar, and it's probably one. Okay, so it just showed up to the next level. So we're going to choose English Canada.
Ready for setup.
Okay, so it's searching for network. So we're just going to choose our network, and it's going to ask to enter the password, which we'll do right now. Okay, so right now it's trying to connect, and let's see what happens. Okay, so it's just asking for Amazon account information, and I'll just input that. Just registering on the device and loading the device, and let's see how long it takes. Okay, so your Echo Show is now registered to me, and agreeing the terms and conditions. Continue. So time zone is going to be standard Eastern Standard Time, and then continue. Okay, so to keep your devices organized, place your Echo Show 5 in a group. Okay, so bedroom, living room, common groups. Okay, so I'm just going to choose here living room. Give it a name. So is Echo Show 5. Let's put in 5. That way it will be easier to detect if we buy another version. Okay, so Echo Show 5. Done, and continue. Okay, so it's asking for updates, so let's go through the updates.
Updating this device.
And looks like it's going to take a few minutes, so let's just wait and go through the updates. Updating is almost done. So this one has actually a screen resolution of 960 by 480. This is not full HD, but the advantage is that this is a very tiny screen, so lower or mid-range screen resolution should not be a big problem, because as you can see that it looks just fine because of the smaller space, and this is not something you're going to be watching a movie or everything, so that should be just fine for daily activities. You're going to be using Alexa for, so that's not really a big deal to have slightly lower resolution such as 960 by 480. So basically it's here showing what else you can do. You can actually also use this to make a video calls using Alexa, possibly Skype. I haven't checked that yet. And then looks like
As I install the updates, this device will restart twice.
okay, so the update has been completed, and the device is going to restart. So let's wait for that, and then we'll go to the next section. Looks like the updating is done, and it's just doing a brief video.
Hi, we're glad you're here. It's time to get you and your Echo Show 5 off and running. Here are 3 things to try first. Number 1, use your voice. You could say something like, Alexa, play happy music.
Okay, here's a station you might like.
So just showing what you
Number
can
2,
do with Alexa.
Try using the touchscreen.
So I'm going to just let it play because it's just some
Number 3,
information.
choose your perfect clock face to get started. This is just the beginning of things you can do with your Echo Show 5. For more things to try, just ask, Alexa, what can I say? Welcome to your new Echo Show 5.
This device is ready.
Okay, so by default, this is just playing a clock face with the weather and the date, which is not bad. So let's take a look here. So here are some settings we have, and if we do from left to right, then looks like it has some more settings. And let's just try video, and most likely it's going to pull up video from Prime Video, so that's what it did. And I do have a Prime membership, so it just will show video from Prime Video. So let's go back to home, and basically that's the setup for Echo 5, or I'm sorry, Echo Show 5. And if you actually close the camera, which is right here, then you can see that there's a message mentioning camera shutter closed. The camera will be off until you open the camera shutter. So that's a additional privacy feature Amazon added. So I'll just keep it up. The settings has Bluetooth, network, home and clock. So if we do home and clock, then it has night mode, and basically it can switch to night mode, and it will show a dim version of the clock at night, and you can actually change the schedule to do this. So it has looks like lots of features, which I'm gonna have to go through, and I'm gonna have to check everything out. But this is the main basic setup of Echo Show 5, and I'm hoping to do more video with tips and tricks once I get used to the device and I learn more, and I get some insights into some of the stuff this device can do. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching this video. Forget about subscribing this channel, forget about liking this video. There'll be more videos coming up, so I'll see you shortly.